Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Imboglo, and with me again is...
Okay.
Megalomaniac,
To the monastery
as
see what's
always.
going on.
And this time on Let's Play Uncharted, we have reached a sanctuary? So I don't do it for this one, but there's apparently a funny thing you can do when you go to try to get the treasure that's over here. So what you can actually do is there some of the enemies in this next area haven't spawned yet. Haven't spawned yet. Oh, maybe I did do it here. Okay, so as you can see, there's actually no one here.
Okay.
No one here at all. So I've kind of broke the level.
Whoops.
So something you can do is you can actually go forward enough that the enemies spawn, then come back over there and get behind them, and then shoot them in the back.
It sounded like they spawned.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it sounds
because they're
like they
shooting
spawned.
you now.
So I didn't do it in this for this video, but later on when I was doing my achievement grinding, I did make use of that to get a few of the achievements I still needed.
Thanks for helping there, Elena.
Yeah.
You're a champ.
Yeah, good enough.
If I'd known that was coming, I would have yelled, "Show Ryuken."
What's coming up on this? One that I didn't need to shoot the lock off of first.
Well, like the book, that did seem suitably weathered
Yeah.
for as old as
Slow
it's supposed to
down.
be.
One of these goons could be up ahead.
Oh, come on. She's immune to bullets.
In the dust ages ago. Oh my god! That's disgusting. Oh, I wish I had my camera.
Best
So
reaction.
What? The Spanish booby trapped the island to protect their gold?
This wasn't made by the Spanish. Take a closer look at the spikes.
You have got to be kidding me.
This is from our plane.
Dun, dun, dun.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense though. Why would someone set traps like this when their own men are crawling all over the island?
They wouldn't. Something's been here since the trap was sprung.
Something or someone? Do you think that
Do you hear that?
you're
You're gonna have a boss fight with a panther, aren't you?
No.
Absolutely nothing.
Oh.
We're being watched.
watched?
Let me guess, there's an ancient order
You know,
of
it's
people
probably nothing.
devoted to protecting the secret of
Let's
the...
just get out of
gold?
here before we run into whatever's been chewing on this guy.
Something like that. Sure.
'Cause that's what happened to Indiana Jones.
So you've probably already remembered that Eddie Raja was trying to get out of Drake who the other people were, because he thought that, and he was complaining to the other big bad that someone else was out there killing all his guys.
Yeah.
So now we're getting some real hints that maybe there are someone else there, and Eddie Raja isn't just crazy.
I see them. Keep your head down. These guys have lasers.
Roll to evade laser targeting.
Yeah, so those guys have one of the upgraded pistols, and they have a special ability that you don't have with that pistol when you pick it up. Namely that, as it says, there's a laser target. If the laser is on you long enough, it is a one-shot kill.
Lame.
Well, there's plenty of time to get out of the way. Like, it is very generous.
Well, yeah, but you don't get it, so
Yeah.
they're just cheating.
Yeah. So, this is a new pistol, the Desert 5. It is a weaker version of the Magnum. It's supposed to be like a Desert Eagle alike. It's weaker than the Magnum, but it holds more ammo. So that's pretty much in its favor.
Yeah.
Of course, that guy is kind of crazy.
Looks like he's having a seizure.
Yeah. So as you can see, like it is really generous. Oh, and here is the upgrade to the 9mm I was talking
Roman
about.
and Navarro can't be far off. If
As
they
you can
left
see,
their
it
attack
is
dogs at the
basically the same gun, but it's got a lot more bullets.
More bullets are fine with me.
Yeah, it is a pretty hefty mag. It's like twice as many rounds, but I think it's about the same amount of damage. That's still all right though, because that means less reloading. This is one of the first areas that I'll be exploring a lot
Yes, sir.
during the last half of the game.
They've got the old man working on the east side of the complex.
I don't even know why they brought him along. That son of a bitch can't be trusted.
There he is.
They don't trust him either.
Yep. So that is supposed to be a good hint as to what Sully's loyalties may still be.
Yeah, his loyalties could be not dying.
Yep. That would be Sullivan, all right. He is fully invested into not dying, and also paying his debts. Because he also likes not dying, and he happens to get loans from less than scrupulous people.
I never got why people did that. I need money, so I'll go to the mob. That will work out well.
Yeah. So
Right.
the thing is, yeah, a lot of it is that they think it's the only place that they can get a loan from.
Suppose.
Because like bank loans are like they may be less fatal, but there's more requirements, and they can choose to just not give you money.
Yeah.
Whereas the mob, they may be a little bit more lenient.
They might kill you if you don't pay him back, but
Yeah.
I know, me too.
banks will sue you.
Let's
That's
just find
much
Sullivan and
worse.
get the hell
Oh,
out.
they won't sue. They'll just take your stuff, which is quite possibly much worse. Yeah.
That sounds like a mine.
I think it was guys blowing up the wall. So this area is very wide open with a lot of long-range combat, but it's actually not too difficult. This area is actually more of a puzzle because it's a little bit not obvious. Once you clear the guys out, because it's very wide open, it's not immediately obvious where you should be going.
Yeah.
But again, standard third-person action game rules apply. There's really only one way you can go. Like, it may look like there's a lot of places that you can travel. Yeah, so
You think you have choice, but you don't.
but you don't. And honestly, that's fine.
Yeah. Well, they didn't. If they don't tote the game as a, deep exploration open world game and do this, it's fine.
Yeah, there are games where it being open world like that works. There are games where it doesn't, and what Uncharted is trying to do is not one of those games. I'm fully okay with it being a standard, there is one path, just follow it type of game. Yes, the big problem with open world do what you want type of games is that generally the story kind of suffers a little bit for it. That's not to say that they can't make good games, good stories with in games like that, but it's harder. Like, I mean, like, Skyrim is very open world, but it has very good stories. The problem is that a lot of the story it's the individual quest. Its own arcing, it doesn't have a very cohesive story of its own, and if you try to do everything, the story sort of literally makes no sense.
Yeah.
Because it really sort of expects you to do certain morality style things without really giving you any incentive to follow certain moralities. Hence why you can be things like the leader of all the guilds, including the Assassin's Guild, the Thieves Guild, while being the good hero of light. So, again, it's not to say that's a bad thing. It does its own thing.
Yeah,
And
I haven't played Skyrim, but Fallout 3 was similar in those aspects.
So this weapon here, the SAS-12, is the upgrade to the other shotgun. And it has a really meaty sound to it when I get an opportunity to fire it.
Yeah, it looks like you killed them all before you get... Oh, no, there's one.
The nice metallic ring.
Unfortunately, he seemed to aim better than you.
Yeah. Oh, I get to go through that all over again.
Oh, geez, you have to do the whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't quite to the next next save point.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit. What are you worried about? You're immune to bullets.
If I was immune to bullets, I wouldn't have died so many times.
No, her.
Oh, her? Yeah.
Elena. She's all freaking out. She's not gonna die.
Yeah.
She's the lowest lane of this story. Nothing's gonna happen to her.
How's it?
I still like how much these guys are ragdoll with such silly weapons.
Clearly, a later game needs to have a low gravity mode or something.
That would be pretty great.
Slow-mo ragdoll physics mode.
Yeah, that would be pretty great. I don't think I don't think any of them do that, but that would be pretty amazing.
I don't know how tongue-in-cheek they get in these games.
I don't end up. I don't think I ended up recording what the cheats are. Some of them are pretty great. Like the hilarious different render modes. One of them is next gen, which is just everything in sepia. Yep.
That would be amusing to see.
Oh, it is. It's great. Because they have next gen. They have black and white, which is actually basically hard mode because you then have no idea when your health is low. There's a third one. I don't remember what it is. But yeah, I know there's at least black and white and next gen, which is them just making fun of all the brown.
How's Elena gonna follow? Or you open a path for her?
I'm opening a path for her eventually. She'll find her own way. I mean, she's done that already.
You don't know that Elena's a wizard and can teleport wherever she wants.
That might just be the case.
Should also explain why she doesn't die with a shot.
toy.
Now you find where to go.
Yep. So this area is pretty nice and open with lots of different locations you can head to. And thankfully it doesn't kill you for falling.
Too hard to pull a crank.
Yeah, so
Is that intentional, or do you
it's
need to?
subtly hinting that you need someone else. So then now that I'm on this side of the wall, I need to open it up for Elena to get in. Which, conveniently, there's a whole pile of barrels.
Are they right where you need them to be to blow up a wall?
Yep.
That is very convenient.
Very.
Nice job.
It's a good thing you weren't standing in front of that, otherwise you'd be pasted on the wall. Or floor.
It's also amusing that she knew just where to be.
Well, she probably heard the explosion.
Yeah, but she also
Here,
came from the
I'll
wrong
hold that
angle.
while you brace the gate open.
Okay, let it go. Gently. Ah!
That's one if you stood there, if it would crush you.
No, that's purely scripted. This area is a zone that you see that you'll end up seeing a few times during this let's play.
Oh shit.
And it is a good area to use the sniper rifle.
Just look for the laser sight.
That's right.
I probably asked this before, but I forgot. It's the sniper rifle one-hit kill regardless of where it hits.
Pretty much. I don't know if there's any enemies that would take more than one hit. It is basically a long-range scoped version of the Magnum. So very handy.
Now, are you grinding kills here, or are they legitimately killing you?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
Honestly, though, there's so few spawns of the sniper rifle that making best use of one being spawned right next to a checkpoint is a great idea.
Does the game let you pick chapters if you want to go back, or
Yep.
do you have to?
Yep.
Okay.
You can pick chapters. That disables just the. It only disables the clear the game achievements if you do that, but otherwise it works really well.
Yeah, they don't want you loading up the last stage and
Yeah. It's
changing difficulty.
yeah. It's still plenty hard though.
All right.
That's grenade launchers.
Yep. some of our old friends come back.
From the grave.
Dun dun dun.
Left for Uncharted.
Yeah.
And you have to do the whole thing again.
Yeah. A lot of it is also, again, because this area is pretty wide open.
That's right.
There's not a whole lot of locations to take cover based on where the enemies are coming from. And then there's also grenade launcher guys who just throw everything for a loop.
They ruined Christmas.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Another point where she should be splattered against something.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever.
Where do these guys keep coming from?
But, I mean, they probably just realized that needing to actually defend an ally in games like these is just not
Oh, yeah.
fun.
Yeah, nobody likes escort missions.
Yeah.
And really, I only point out because her characterization makes me believe she's a complete idiot too, so...
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, she's a reporter,
Yeah, she
she-
literally does remind me of Lois Lane.
and she hasn't covered wars, you know.
She hasn't. If only Capcom made this, then we could have the Uncharted Dead Rising crossover.
That might not quite be the game you were hoping for, though.
I don't know, I played a game where Nathan Drake had to navigate endless hordes of undead to find gold.
Clearly, you should pick up the Uncharted games then.
I said undead, not soon to be dead.
You know, I know that they just recently released Uncharted 1 and 2 in a pretty cheap combo pack. So,
Yeah, I
All
wouldn't be
those-
surprised if they were fairly cheap nowadays.
all those folks out there who are interested in this game, you can get it for pretty cheap. I know Uncharted 1 also had one of those packs where you could get it and an extra controller for pretty cheap. And yeah, Uncharted 2, like a few months ago, no, it had been more than a few months ago, like last year, a year and a bit ago, had the Game of the Year style release where it came with all of its DLC. So
I take it this game doesn't have DLC.
this one, no.
Though I do wonder why it would come with an extra controller given that it's a single player game.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Magic. I mean, some of the other games that were in those bundles were a little strange. Like the God of War was one of them. Yeah.
Play God of War with your friends.
Yeah, God of War was one of them. Mag was one of them. Mag also had another one where it came with a microphone as well. But like, you don't play Mag two people on the same system.
Well, in that case, the microphone at least makes sense.
The microphone makes sense, yeah. I'm trying to remember some of the other ones that were in that sort of release. Many of them, it was just sort of odd that it'd be an extra controller, but you know what? Whatever. At the time that I got it, because I didn't get Uncharted near the time I got my PlayStation 3, because Uncharted came out around the same time that I ended up getting my PlayStation 3, and I ended up not getting it because at the time it didn't seem that interesting to me. But then, sometime later I did get that controller bundle because it was cheap, and it was quite worth it. Because I
if
need
you're buying an extra controller
yeah,
anyway.
because that was basically it. I needed a second controller because I only had one, so I needed another controller. The bundle was about the cost of a controller, so I think it was only like slightly more. So,
Are you saying you have actual friends who physically play games with you?
Well, we're not going to
no,
waltz right in the
but
front door.
actually at the
Let's find
time,
another way in.
because the
Scope things
controller
out.
that came with my PlayStation 3 was a 6-axis, but the controller that came with Uncharted was a DualShock. So I didn't have a DualShock. I wanted to get one. So hey, it was a great deal.
Gold Spanish chalice.
Yeah.
Afterward, I would like to go through the inventory or the treasure list and see how many of them have the words gold, silver, or jeweled in them, in their names.
Most of them. So here's the thing. I don't know if I mentioned it in one of the videos, but a lot of the treasure that's inside of Uncharted is actually modeled after real treasure from
I recall you mentioning
the
that.
Spanish era. Especially the llamas. Because they had a big love for llamas. Nothing wrong with that.
Nope. Emperor's New Groove had a llama.
Yep. A lot of things have llamas.
That was the Mayans, wasn't it? Or was it the
yes.
Aztecs?
No. I want to say it was the Aztecs. I could be wrong on that front, though.
Either way.
I'm willing to accept that I may be incorrect on that front.
Let's be honest, it didn't matter with that movie.
No, it didn't.
It had David Spade as a llama. There's
Yeah.
beyond that, historical accuracy just goes out the window.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter.
She worked in this little bar in the Philippines. Oh, man. She had a smile that'd melt your heart. Bro, I swear to God, she'd just as soon kill you as kiss you if she caught you stepping out. Just a wee bit of a thing. She couldn't have been much more than 4'11".
He's trying to kill them with his words.
You shut up, old man. You told us that one a dozen times already.
Oh, yeah, right. Of course I did. Memory's not what it used to be.
What the hell's taking you so long anyway?
This is years before Mass Effect let you talk the boss into committing suicide.
Written in Spanish.
Yeah, we'll hurry it up. The boss is waiting on you.
Was it, I wonder?
I actually don't know. Mass Effect was 2007, I believe, so maybe not.
Mass Effect 1 was 2007?
Maybe 2008.
I would have thought it was... Jeez. Making me feel old. I would have thought it was older than that. So that just means that all 3 games came out in 5 years.
Yeah.
Huh. It just seems like it was longer than that.
Okay.
And you know, I'm positive that I already said when Uncharted came out as well.
Oh, you did. I feel really bad for someone who just decides to watch it in a straight line because they're getting repetition
Yeah.
all over the place.
Because as much as I would have liked to have done it, I did not actually record all these commentary tracks at the same time. That's partially why there's huge gaps in between each release.
Yeah.
It's announced at E3 2006. So it came out it came out in 2007.
Okay. Wait, Mass Effect or this?
Oh, this.
Okay. So it came out around the same time Mass Effect did.
Just pulling up Mass Effect. Yeah, released in the same month. Wow.
So everyone who didn't own a PS3 bought Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Or I should say everyone who owned a 360 bought Mass Effect. Because,
Yeah, because it came out for the 360 first.
yes.
Sully, just stay down.
Jeez, it has really been that long.
We're old.
My memory's not like it used to be. It makes me feel bad sometimes.
Oh, hey, just remember, StarCraft came out 13 years ago.
Yeah.
14 years ago. Oh, and the video ended.
The video ended while we were...
Whoops! Here, enjoy the blankness. See you next time.